So here's a Dayton motor, electric motor. This was taken off of a chicken house auger that I bought. So I've been trying to get it wired correctly, and I just figured out how these diagrams work. They're pretty simple, but problem was I opened this box up, and there were about twice as many wires in here as there are now, because they had like two or three, I think three different cords going in for different devices that control the auger, for different switches and whatnot. So it was kind of confusing because there were so many wires in here. But I started looking around and realized that I pulled out all the wires and left just the wires that were supposed to be in this housing. And if you look on the wires, you can see that there's a 2 on this one right here, T2 right there, T something else. So the wires that are in the housing, once you pull off all the other wires that are in here, they're marked with numbers and letters. So over here you see, this is for the 115 volt, and this is the diagram for the 230 volt. So see there, P1 goes line. So line, I've figured out, is the white wire. White wire. So this is the P1 going to the white wire. Where it says tape, evidently, tape means they all just get wired together and left alone. So P2, T8, and T3 are all just taped together right here. Now, the part where it says line, that's your black wire. So your black wire gets connected with T2, T5, and T4. So here I go. I've got that done. Those three put with the hot wire. And then the ground wire, I don't know, just connected here somewhere. I didn't see exactly where that was connected before. So then you would obviously follow the instructions here if you wanted to go to 220. I switched it over from 220 to 110, so I was worried about the 115. But the 220 would be the same way. So I guess you just put a wire nut on P2, you'd put P1 going with a line on it, so probably the white line again, the white one. And then T5 and T4 would probably get the black line on it. And that would be for 230. So that is how I come to figure out what this means. I think I get it all figured out, but if I got something wrong and you figured it out, go ahead and leave a comment. Correct me so I don't blow myself up. But I went ahead and plugged it in, and this thing works fine the way it is. If you found this information helpful, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you think I got something wrong.